So hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your international fan reaction for that fine victory by Wolves 2-1 over Leicester. Without any further ado, let's go around the world.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here with
Andrew with
Atlanta Wolves! Woo! Alright, so I'm here with my friend Andrew, and you're originally from where?
I'm from Wolverhampton.
He's from Wolves. So what do you think of the match today?
Oh, I don't know, nail biter. Just very, very tense, but we got the win. That's the main thing.
Yes, and again, now the goals, the Neves goal, what a beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And Padent scored, or as your dad likes to call him, Bonanza. But Leicester also scored. What do you think about the Leicester goal?
Too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy. Way too easy.
So again, I think generally we're doing good. We've got some question marks. I'm a little worried about Raul. And Donk is back in the doghouse.
But
What?
doesn't look like Neto. However, though, welcome back, Neto.
Yeah. He's been very kissy, so I'm glad he's got this gnome. Otherwise, it's going to be a very uncomfortable time for me here. Hey, so who's your man of the match?
Oh, good grief. Well, I'll put it down for Pedanza.
All right, I'm going to go for Neves, just to mix it up. I think both of them had pretty good games. And again, our back line did great. Some really good saves by Saw, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Cheers, Dave.
Onward, upward. Always Wolves.
Oh!
Wolves 2, Leicester 1. That's a great result from not necessarily a great performance. Leicester are a very good team, very organised. Brendan Rodgers as well, very good manager. And I think we always struggle against them. I think it's the first win in 6 games. We've been on the receiving end against Leicester a few times with pretty bad VAR decisions that have led to us dropping points. I thought we dominated the game earlier in the year against Leicester and still somehow come away on the losing end. So we were long overdue a win against Leicester, I think. I thought in general, although the performance wasn't the best, I thought there was some pretty good things happening on the pitch. Podence was quite good up front, creating a lot of chances and causing a lot of problems. And for me at the back, I thought Roman Saiz was probably man of the match. Made quite a few good interventions and should be very, very happy with the game. We had to win. I think Arsenal, Spurs, Man United all won. Okay, West Ham drew. So Wolves really needed to win in order to keep pace with the race for the top 4, and that's what we did. So I think the atmosphere at the Molineux sounded pretty awesome. Wish I could have been there rather than here in Greece. But yeah, all in all, fantastic result. I think a bit of relief that we managed to get the 3 points and keep pace with everybody around us. And I think we're looking forward now to Arsenal. I think we also owe ourselves a win against Arsenal after the last game, and then West Ham. And if we can get a couple of results in those 2 games, then we'll be looking good for that fight for Europe. With the fixtures getting a little tiny bit easier after that. So, excited from Athens, always Wolves, come on.
Hey Dave with New York Wolves here. Cheers to a great win over Leicester, coming to you from Jamaica. Mrs. and I came down here for a long weekend, and I've been flaunting the shirt around the resort for the last 20 minutes, half an hour after we beat Leicester 2-1. What a great result. I wouldn't say great performance necessarily. I think we played really well to start off with and showed a ton of character to come out with the win. I think Leicester played really well for large portions of the game, and it looked a bit nervous for a while there, but we dug it out. And they always say the sign of a great team is winning when maybe you don't necessarily deserve to. Massive win today. We needed it with Arsenal, Tottenham and Man U all winning. We needed that to keep in the race for 4th. So, and like I said, we dug in and we won, and I'm celebrating. So great to see Neto coming off the bench. I wasn't sure he'd actually make it on. I thought they'd nurse him back, but really smart move, give him 10 minutes, and I'm sure the crowd gave him a great reception. And shame he couldn't have nicked a goal right at the end there when Schmeichel was up for the corner. But yeah, I think he was maybe a little bit selfish there, trying to go for goal rather than passing it. But hey, you can forgive him that, right? So I think we're in a really great position. I think fourth is quite a bit of a stretch. We need other teams to help us out a little bit. But you never know what will happen with Arsenal and Tottenham have to play each other twice. I think Tottenham have to play Man U and Man City. So there's a lot of teams above us that don't have easy fixtures remaining. So let's keep at it, and who knows? Europa's looking at a distinct possibility, and wouldn't it be brilliant to nick fourth with a full squad now? We've actually got seventh position with some pretty significant injuries, but with everybody back now, it could be a special few months for us as Wolves fans. So hopefully we start on Thursday by returning the favour to Arsenal. That's one we really need to win, and then that will throw the race for fourth wide open. So hoping we do one over on the Cockney Menace on Thursday. All right, mate. See you soon.
Brian from Thailand. Well, come the end of the day, it was all about the result that mattered yesterday after beating Leicester 2-1. Satisfying result because we beat them at last. We can't seem to beat them in the last 7 games, and we've had a few decisions go against us, but we finally got it done yesterday. But the performance was below what has been happening over the last number of games, below standard. First half started off, we was okay. Got an early goal with a terrific Ruben Neves side-footed goal that beat Schmeichel. First 20 minutes we were fine, then all of a sudden we seemed to lose our way. It may have been Leicester took over a little bit, but the last 20 minutes of the first half they just controlled the game, had a lot more of the ball. Got an equaliser through Lookman after a through ball by Tillemans, and it was played across and beat us all ends up. But second half they come out again and they was on the front foot. We just defended and we didn't get hold of the ball. But in the end, the little pocket rocket Pedent scored for us to make it 2-1. And if it wasn't for Jose Sarr yet again, it could have been a drawn game with a couple of brilliant saves in the second half. My man of the match was Daniel Podence, and 7.5 out of 10 for the performance. We go again Thursday at Arsenal. Come on, you Wolves. Bye.
Hi everyone, it's Elsa from Palma here. So, not our best, but today we got 3 massive points in an extremely dangerous match. It wasn't easy at all. Foxes fought all the time and they got close to a draw more than once. We started really good, but second half was all Leicester. Mostly Foxes, let's say. And they deserved the 1-1, and probably they deserved a draw in general. But since we are in a good position and we're pushing for Europe, I say the 2-1 is a pretty nice result. Even though if I have to rate the match, I'd give a 7, because we won against a really good Leicester, but we can play way better than this. So it's a 7 for me, with Podence man of the match. And finally we got NATO back. It's been ages. I think it's been 9 months or even 10. And so, since we won, we are now in a really both good and dangerous position, let's say, because we have Spurs at the back with 39 points. Then there is Wolves, and then ahead we have both Arsenal and Hammers with 42 points. So it's 42, 42, 40, 39. And our next 2 fixtures are against Arsenal in 4 days and West Ham the 27th. So we really cannot drop a point. Every point counts, this part of the game. And so head up to the next one against Arsenal, which will be pretty difficult. But we'll try to get 3 points out of it. So see you all in London. Bye.
Andrea from Montreal in Switzerland in the Snowy Alps, where I've been watching the match today. Great win. Even more fab to see the entire squad back in action, and in particular to know that all of Hwang, Johnny and our fantastic Neto was back on the bench, and It was great to see Neto get some game time, and actually it felt like he made an impact, and shame that shot of his at the end didn't go in. My man of the match today, Podence. I think he ran himself ragged, and what a great strike to score the winner. And not far behind him, Neves, who was great in midfield, and an equally fantastic strike from a move he started. Sarr made some cool saves in goal. I thought their goal was a good one. They put it under a lot of pressure. There's not a lot our defence could do about that. But our defence were resolute, played well the rest of the match, and stopped them scoring any other goals. So a good result. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for resoluteness, stubbornness, and some attractive play with 2 classy goals. Onward, back up to 7th, and let's see if they can take the match back to the Gunners and beat them on their own turf, and let's see how they do against West Ham. My money's on 2 more wins, and my next match at Molineux will be the 5th against Palace, and I'll see you there.
Thanks to all the guys and girls that have contributed to this one. Hope you've enjoyed what they have to say. Do you agree with them? Please smash a like on the video, consider subscribing, and of course leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll see you on the next one. Always Wolves.